Burnout is the tax that you pay for being too available. You've been lighting yourself on fire to keep everyone else warm, but today we're going to put those flames out. This isn't just about setting boundaries, it's about a total identity takeover. And if you're tired of being a resource for everyone else and you're ready to be the CEO and take charge of your own life, you're in the right place. I noticed something recently that it really hit me. And most of the time we find ourselves taking on more tasks and problems at work. But the reality is that those people aren't even caring about any of that. It's the pressure that we put on ourselves to go the extra mile. We're killing ourselves trying to be excellent for people who couldn't even care about how it's making us feel. Your bosses, they don't care about your burnout. All they care about is the production, the results, and the outcomes. You're the one that's going the extra mile thinking that you're building loyalty. But what you're really just doing is building an expectation that you'll never fully be able to sustain. And if you don't protect your energy, they will spin it all up for you until you have nothing left. And I mean nothing left. So let's talk about some of these traps, okay? So when you're good at what you do, and I mean really good at what you do, your reward is usually more work. You become that safe bet. You become the one who stays late, the one who cleans up everybody else's mess. And because you have a heart for the service, you always say yes. You think you're being a team player, but you're actually just training people how to use you all up. You've spent years and years building that solid reputation for yourself as being unbreakable and faithful and reliable. But that reputation is also like a cage. It can keep you from saying, you know what, I'm tired. Or, hey, I need some help. I need some assistance. You're performing all of this excellence while you're crumbling inside. The worst part about all of this is the system is designed to let you do that. It will take every drop of oil that you have until that lamp goes out. And you know what they'll do? They'll just come bring in a shiny new lamp. You have to be the one to say the easy button is broken and it's out of service. So let's talk about the silence and the soul. Because I had to learn this the hard way. I've spent years in a service to a mission and people, and I finally realized that it was only a season. But you know what? My soul is forever. And I've had to stop asking for permission to prioritize my own peace. In this chapter of my life, as it comes to a close, I realized that I was leading and speaking from a place that I'd settled in for way too long. And that place is a place of yes, a place of I'll handle it, I'll figure it out. But you know what? I'm done. I don't care if that they're upset that I said no anymore. I am totally beyond that guilt. And I remember when I used to squirm in that silence after saying no. That awkward feeling when you feel like you have to explain yourself all the time. But you know what? Not now. I thrive in it because in that silence, I found my peace. And I'm finally trading in that availability for intentionality. And that's exactly why I do the work that I do now with Divine Living with Purpose. I had to learn to build my next chapter from a place of rest, not hustle. I used to think that my value was tied to a title of what I could produce for other people, right? But I also thought that I had to be the one with all the answers all the time. The missions and the people I was so loyal to, they weren't always loyal to me. And you have to be the one to audit that access that people have to you. You are a high value asset and you have been giving yourself away for free for far too long. So let's talk about three audits here. The first one, emotional audit. Who is draining you without pouring back? Number two, that professional audit. Which tasks move that needle to the left or to the right? And which tasks are just busy work that belongs to someone else? Number three, that personal audit. When was the last time you actually did something for yourself, for your own joy? And it wasn't just a requirement. If you don't audit that access, you will never find the exit out of burnout. So let's talk about the end state, the goal, and that's peace. So what is the return of investment of your life right now? Is it peace or is it just more work? It's so freeing when you finally stop caring about how they feel about your boundaries. I think right now it's time for you to change that math problem for yourself. In your career, stop fueling that system with your own exhaustion. If the job doesn't respect your no, it doesn't deserve you at your best. In your family, stop being that sacrifice and start being a human being again. They need you to show up present and whole, not just depleted. In your social circle, audit who gets to sit at your table. And if they're just there to eat and they never bring a dish, then it's probably time that you close your kitchen. This isn't just a transition, it's an identity takeover from burnout. You are no longer that strong friend or that easy button for everybody else. You are a person who belongs to yourself first. And if this message really hit you, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe right now. Right now, we're building a community of people who are officially done with burnout and are ready to walk in their purpose. And if you want to take this conversation on the go, make sure you're following the podcast on Spotify, where I'm dropping deeper dives into resilience and leadership that you won't find anywhere else. Burnout ends when the easy button goes out of service. I want you to type reclaimed in the comments if you're officially done being a resource and you want to take charge of your life again. This is Alicia with Divine Living with Purpose, and I'll meet you right there next time.